Alrighty, hello everyone. So today is my Sunday stock watch per usual. Every Sunday I put this out. Today it is the 24th. So first things first, this week is going to be a short week, obviously. Thursday is Thanksgiving, and then Wednesday the markets will close at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So for me, I'm on the Pacific, that would be 10 a.m. So we got no markets open on Thursday and then short day Friday. But, anyways, let's get into the economic data for this week. Monday, it appears we have nothing scheduled. Tuesday, consumer confidence, it will be important, and then minutes of Fed meeting, that will be important as well. And then Wednesday, we got a lot going on Wednesday. Initial jobless claims, GDP is going to be important, and PCE. That will all be important. So we got some coming out pre-market, and then PC is coming out at 10 a.m. for me, 7 a.m. Thursday, nothing, and then Friday, nothing. I honestly probably won't even be trading on Friday either. I'll probably just take Thursday and Friday off because, when it's short day on markets close early on days, it usually volume's not great, just not that great to trade. I mean, we'll see. But anyways, let's get into what we're looking like going into this next week. So Q's had a bit of downside during last week, and then the week before that, Friday, we had some downside, but we seem to be slowly recovering from that somewhat. I mean, I wouldn't even call this like a recovery. I mean, we're Q's is at crazy levels right now, to be honest. But we did break below 500 this week, which was a little surprising. I didn't think we'd really break below 500. And then we did get some sort of a bounce. So what I'm looking for heading into this next week, since one, we don't have much news, we don't have much world stuff going on. We're not, Russia, Ukraine seems to be blowing over just a little bit from what we heard last week, which I believe that's kind of what caused some downside in the markets. But I believe either we could see Qs. If we do get bullishness this week, we could see it back at 515 area. Qs gets big upside like that. If not, if we do end up with some bearishness, we could see down to 500, but below 500 would be into like 495 area. Let's go to SPY. SPY did pretty well this week, honestly better than Q's. But let me what is SPY's like high? Basically into 600. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was right on that. But yeah, so if we get bullishness on SPY, I would want to see into 600 and holding that for a new high. And if we do get some bullishness, bearishness, we could see back down to around 592, maybe even 590, 588, around there, depending on if we really do. So Nvidia had a strange week with earnings. Not really what I expected. We honestly didn't even get much of a move, and the move we got was downside, which, yeah, I didn't expect that too much. But again, we really didn't get all too much of a move. So if this ends up recovering, I would want to see 146, potentially reaching to 150. If not, from 141, we could see back to 135. Tesla, let's go to Tesla. Tesla's been doing well. I wasn't really watching it too much this past week, but I mean, obviously, Tesla has just been going crazy nonstop. Looks like it wants its all-time high once again, or not all-time, but you guys know what I mean. Anyways, looks like it wants this 360 area once again, so we could see that if Tesla gets some bullishness this week, I'll be looking towards 360 and a hold above there. If not, we could see back down to 345, potentially like 343 area. And yeah, next, SMCI. I've been loving SMCI. I did have some shares on this, which I shouted on my Instagram. I didn't call this out because it was super risky. I was holding shares through, SMCI, not knowing if they were going to get delisted or not. So that was something risky to do, which is why I didn't call it out. But anyways, yeah, so SMCI is back at around $33. I would like to see some more downside this week before SMCI ends up heading higher, if it ends up heading higher. But yeah, I would say for downside, we could see back to, 25, even like 23 area. Upside from here, 35, 37. SMCI doesn't move, as crazy as it used to. We know those days before its stock split where it would just go insane. I mean, it still has some crazy movements, but not as much as it used to. So we could potentially see that. Coin. Going into this next week, I have a feeling coin may be kind of flat. I haven't really checked Bitcoin because obviously you guys know coin trades with Bitcoin. So I haven't checked Bitcoin in like a day or so. So let me see what Bitcoin is at. It's at 98,300. So if we keep kind of staying in this range of like 96 to 98,000 on Bitcoin, I can see Coinbase being kind of flat or selling off somewhat, not really gaining too much unless we hit 100K. But yeah, as long as Bitcoin stays, more flat, I don't really think we'll see bullishness from coin. But if we do, we could see back up to 320, 330 area. I mean, if Bitcoin hits 100, I don't even know where this one's gonna go. And then we could see down back into around 290 area. And then Mara I've been watching. I called out a Mara trade last week, but yeah, this one was kind of lagging at the beginning of the week when Bitcoin was just really rallying and Mara was kind of not really doing much, but finally got a big push towards the end of the week. So above 26, I mean, I have to look at the daily for this. Yeah, I would want to see a real hold above 26 to head higher. We could see $27.50, maybe $30 on here. And then if we do start selling, let me go back to the 1 hour. If we do start selling, we could see back down to, 24, 23. If we sell a lot, we could see 20, 19, but we'll see how Bitcoin holds up tomorrow and what pre-market looks like. Besides that, Meta I've been watching, and it's just not really doing what I want it to. I'm going to wait for this to hold above 570 and above there. I would like some calls on this, but again, we'll see. And if we don't head up to 570, we could probably continue chopping around in this area, getting consolidation in this area of around 550. And then next, I don't think there's anything else that I'm really watching for right now. Yeah, I think that's mainly most of what I'm watching for this coming week, especially a short week. So I'm not going to be putting, 50 different stocks on my plate. I'm just going to be watching a couple, trying to get some quick moves in, and enjoy my Thanksgiving. But as always, if you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Let me know. And hopefully you guys like this video. But thank you all for watching. And also my trade recap from last week is posted. So if you are curious about the trades that were called out in the premium Discord, please go check that out. But anyways, thank you so much for listening. I hope you all have a great week.